What's up, YouTube? What's going on? TFN here, back with another one, man. We have Akademiks and Mero, man. This is a crazy one. Akademiks and Mero have an ongoing beef, man. Mero is a guy that works for Hot 97 now, and for what I can tell, over the years, Akademiks has always have a disdain for Hot 97. Akademiks has always thrown shots at Hot 97. Back during the Ebro days, Ebro and Akademiks do not see eye to eye. Akademiks claim that Ebro just stand on being that OG hip hop is real, man. We got the real hip hop sound, and anybody that wasn't on radio or doing anything remotely close to what he was doing, they're up below him. That was Ebro's stance. And Akademiks did not like that, man. So over the years, Ebro and Akademiks have had a lot of back and forth, man, over who runs the culture, who has the more fan base, who's the true general sense of hip hop, who holds the pulse of hip hop. It's a discussion that needs to be had. So Ebro represent the old school. Akademiks more so represent the new school, man. And the new school, these are the streamers, people who are having their own podcast shows. Ka, Aiden, the new creators that's not even as big as Aiden and Ka. These are the new sound. These are the new media page. But Ebro is more so, bro, if you wasn't on radio, you're not spinning the hottest tracks. Back then, they didn't consider you to be a true journalism. That was where most of their back and forth always stem from. Who has the pulse of the culture? Who's more so seen as the reliable source when it comes to the pulse of the culture? One of the biggest things when it comes to Akademiks has always been a guy that's very controversial. But at the end of the day, it's somebody that you need. And one thing about Akademiks, he doesn't offend nobody. He doesn't come for nobody unless you come for him first. He doesn't pick on nobody. But if you decide to want to bully him, he's going to stand 10 toes and fight you with everything he has. That's one thing I could say about Akademiks. Most of the hip-hop platform out there don't like him, but it's somebody that you need, man. It's somebody that you need that has the fan base that speak volume to the masses. And it's somebody that you hate, but you need him. That's how I kind of look at Akademiks sometimes. You hate him, but you need him, man. Where this beef between Akademiks and Mero really stems from, man. Akademiks has some things to say about Hot 97, and Mero stepped out there and had a response for Akademiks, man. Let's react to this, and let's take a listen.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this one time and one time only because, like I said, I'm a father of 4 biological sons and daughters. But there's a lot of sons out there that are not mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim you. You're not on my taxes. You're not a dependent, bro. But you depend on me to survive. Because if you don't say my name out your stupid fat mouth, you got no more.
Now, people, let's break that down, man. When Mero said, if you don't say my name, you ain't got no motion. I mean, bro, at the end of the day, I like to be fair, but you cannot sit there and say Akademiks has no motion. Yes, a lot of the media personnel out there don't like this guy, but this is somebody that you hate, but you need him. Everybody come to Akademiks for news, updates, to push media sales, man. He is the guy for the job, bro. He is the good guy for the job. It's somebody that you hate, but you need him at the same time. So, Mero, if you're going to come and act, come with facts. You know, that is not accurate. Akademiks is somebody that is vital for the culture. Yeah, I mean, we all know that's a lie, bro. Akademiks do not have to say nothing about Mero for him to have traction. So that's a lie. And this is something that we all know. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Mero. If you're going to come and act, come with facts, brother.
You don't do nothing. You don't add nothing. You are net negative to hip-hop culture. You are net negative to society, gang. You know what's the saddest thing in the world? Sitting in your mother's basement, getting drunk off alcohol that she probably bought at Costco and talking crazy about any and anybody who matters more than you. And I know what burns you up inside, champ. I know what that thorn in your side ever since I made you cry live on stream years ago, and you can't let it go. What burns you up inside, my brother, is this. You talk about views, you talk about numbers, you talk about all this other type of stuff, data stuff that you analytical bozo nerds love to just throw up in the air whenever people say, that's whack. That's not culturally relevant. Guess what, fam? Everything I've ever done in my entire career has been culturally relevant. You understand what I'm saying? I'm up here high 97 because you know what we do up here? We move culture. We make culture up here. We make culture. We don't just talk about it. All right, fam? And that's what you do. You a gossiper. You know what I'm saying? You a page 6 in the flesh. You a diabetic page out of the New York Post. You fat hamster. And then people want to get on it, social media and ask me, yo, but is he lying? Yes, he is. Because let me tell you one thing, champ. You wish you could be me. That's what burns you up inside. You wish you could be us. Us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for Mia Bell. I'm speaking for Kaz.
You got to give it to Mero for trying to come with jokes too, man. Another facts too. Akademiks do not live with his mom. People know that, but it's funny when you say it. Live with his mom, drinking, so forth and so on. It sounds funny, but we all know Akademiks is a well-known millionaire. And you know, when it comes to the media numbers, Hot 97 has been around for a long time, man. They have touched the masses. They have touched and continue to touch the masses, man. They have over 4 million subscribers, which is touching the culture and pushing the culture forward. They continue to move the culture. And when it comes to Akademiks, man, Akademiks have a lot of platform, has a lot of media capital that continue to push the culture forward. So when Mero spoke out against Akademiks, you already know Akademiks is going to come back and respond, man. We have a clip right here from Akademiks. Let's take a listen and hear what Ak had to say.
I could just launch up and I'll drop 60. Pretty easy. These are easy. Like, these are easy competitors. Or we could just starve them out. Now, you heard what King Von said. We don't squash beef. So there will come a time, but on my time, that this picks back up. But when y'all trying to get an active back and forth, I'm seeing y'all numbers start to spike. I'm like, hold on now. Yo, I hate to use my man Dirk as the example, but remember when 6ix9ine said, yo, I tricked Dirk out of his position? That's kind of, y'all ain't gonna trick me out of my shit. The fuck? So that's what we are at, chat. We're doing lovely. We've built an amazing audience, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. When I was sent a few things that I was gonna react to a few things, I realized, even though it's the best thing I like doing, I love going back and forth. I looked in the comments, it's like 85%. Everybody's like, yo, congratulations. Ak has made us known that you even do this. I'm like, what the? I'm like giving these guys.
Respect to Mero. Mero, as always, held his own, has been an asset to the hip hop community. He has continued to push the culture. So as Akademiks, to where they both have different platforms and they both can touch different masses, man. Should he give Hot 97 the media push that they're looking for? Because Akademiks feel like they are trying to bait him into getting more clicks, more ratings for their show. So Ak is really taking this at face value.
Like most people, I never had an issue. So there's this thing that people think that I'm a trouble starter. No, I'm the guy that if you used to, like when I was a freshman and you were a senior and you think that you could have just bullied me, when I now become a college graduate and I'm on the same level because we both men, I'm popping it at you. I ain't forget shit. That's a fact. So anyway, this dude, I don't know him. I seen him one time. Charlemagne was doing something where they were going to bring back MTV, MTV Jams. If you guys don't know that show, it's like an old show. Charlemagne at that point, I don't know what happened with his status there at Viacom, or was it Viacom? I think it was Viacom. But MTV or VH1 was pretty much kind of looking at Charlemagne like he's the guy. Like, yo, whatever Charlemagne says, he's the guy. He controls culture. That's how he got out. What's the name of the show? The one that the stupid nigga Taxstone was on. What's the name of that show? You know that show? Anyway, does anyone know that show? Please just tell me the show. I forgot. Anybody knows the show? Somebody said Revenge of the Nerds. No, it's that there is no revenge for me to have. The revenge is my success. I'm already successful. I just want to point out their channel. They dropped something an hour ago. 77 views, 264, 500, 318. Okay? You'll notice in the last month, their highest viewed videos is a video where they said, Mero destroys Akademiks. And this is why I was conflicted. Because do I go back and forth with them or do I cut the water off?
We will continue to watch this story, man. We will continue to watch this story. When it comes down to it, man, both men have respectable platform. Mero continue to do great things at Hot 97. Continue to drive the culture, interviews, and push the culture in a positive vibe. And Akademiks continue to focus on your brand, man. People lean onto you, watch you for content, watch you for news, updates, and just your relationship when it comes to the music industry, man. So both men have a very pivotal role in hip hop and continue to do that. If you guys are new, man, think about subscribing. Now it's your turn to get down in the comment section below what you think about the situation here. We will continue to watch this closely. Until next time, TFN, I am out.